Hey, what's up everyone? I now did an upgrade to my mic. It was a fairly simple upgrade that I just needed to add a dead cat on my lapel microphone. And the face shield is up now, it's not yet down. I'm still not getting up to speed. So there you go. Face shield is down. And we're going to get some... I need to get something fixed. I need to change the gasket around the carburetor flow, or around the carburetor. There's a little bit of when I had the carburetor cleaned on this 250 LA Custom, the gasket seemed a bit worn out. So I looked for it everywhere here in Davao City and I couldn't find any. I needed to order the part. The part already arrived a long time ago, but it's just now that I had the time to actually go to the shop and have it fitted, because it's a carb thing, so a bit tricky to do myself, like I would do it myself if ever. I mean, I wouldn't do it myself if I had the time. I give it to others, man. The main problem with that's why I needed to get this fixed, is the carburetor is leaking. You know, there's a leak, a gas leak, a very tiny amount of gas is spewing down into something. A very tiny amount of gas leak is spewing, so I needed to have this fixed so that there's no gas leak. I mean, gas leak is nasty in whatever form, so I just need to have that one taken care of right now. The mechanic that I usually go to, the Honda Desk Mark there, just up ahead, he's about just free at this moment. 2 p.m. he just got back from lunch break, so he's a bit rested and, you know, full, busog. It's really hard to work on a bike when you're already a bit tired, without rest and hungry. So it's best when you catch your mechanic when he's already had a little bit of break and full. I need to have the horn on this one fixed as well. It's already very cute. Here. Kinda cute. Well, no one's here. I'm in here because of this. Yep, I need to have that installed on the carburetor. To fix that leaking thing. Such a tiny thing, and it will make all the difference. You know, when you buy a second-hand motorcycle, you also buy the little things and niggles that come with it. Is one motorcycle perfect? I mean, when you buy a brand new motorcycle, does it guarantee it that there's not going to be any more problems at all? I don't know. I can't say that because I chose to go to the route that I'd buy a second-hand motorcycle, classic motorcycles to be exact, and just deal with the problems that you have with it. I'm dealing with this now. This is just one of the problems. If I can enumerate for that motorcycle, I'd say off the bat, it's the tachometer is broken. It's sheared from the base, so I need to change the tachometer. Every time I shift, there's something wrong with the sprocket or the clutch releasing too early, that even the best clutching that I can do, there's still some transmission noise, not coming from the crankcase, but from the sprocket side, from the chain and the sprocket combination. I don't know. Hey, you need to change the chain. I don't know, but the chain's still good, the sprocket's still good, the dampers are still good. I just need, maybe there's just something loose. So after this carb o-ring change, I would want to have that checked as well. Now, yeah, I guess it's normal for second-hand bikes to have these kind of problems. Maybe I would say that a brand new bike would have lesser problems. Second-hand bike, classic bikes, would have more problems because of its age. I'm not yet tired. I mean, it's just normal. I like doing these kind of runs. At the time being, I don't ride as much as I need to. Although recently I just heard of the Boss Ironman being held here in Mindanao, and it just, my head is like, it's gonna be in June 22, I think, this year, just very near, a month and a half from now. It's like, I want to go and participate in that. There's no prize. It's just, it's not even bragging rights. It's just about being with motorcyclists, you know, being around the people that do their motorcycle thing. And there are lots of people that are had tons of experience. I mean, what's my experience riding motorcycles? I've had this motorcycle for about 2 months. I checked on that one on the video when I posted it. That's about the time that I got this motorcycle. But 2 months, and then that 2 months time, it's not much riding in that 2 months. It's usually, now I make it to a point that every afternoon there's like 2 rounds in the village, and my little one is riding with me. That's about it. There's more riding in traffic than there's more riding in open road. So going back to the Boss Ironman challenge, I would think that it would not be a good idea to enter it this year. Besides from having a motorcycle that is not as endurance rated as the ones that I have now, well, imagine this. All my motorcycles, I have 4 motorcycles. 2 of them is running, 2 of them are needing some parts and needs to have some tune-up. Now, of the 4, first motorcycle that I bought, it's a 1982. All of them are Honda, by the way. I know I'm not brand specific, it's just that these are the models available when I got those motorcycles. And I said I like classic motorcycles. All of them Hondas, all of them the least cc's would be 250 cc's, 3 250 cc's and 1 400 cc's, 400 cc. Now, I like 250 cc's. It's 1982 is a parallel twin. The 87 and the 88 is a V-twin 250. and the 400 is V4, 4 cylinders, and I really like that. It's just I'm waiting for a part for that one. Now, going back to the Boss Ironman challenge, I really want to go and enter that, but at the current state I'm in, I don't think I can compete at that kind of level of riding. 24 hours straight riding. I mean, the straight riding that I do, I'd say 30 minutes and I'm already fucking tired. And I'm already friggin' tired. So maybe next year, I hope it's still here, because it's the first Mindanao, like, imagine that. It would be so nice. Number one, I don't have the motorcycle for it. Number two, my conditioning is not at par. Number three, excuses, blah blah blah, reasons.com, blah blah blah. So, but if there's a will, there's a way, and I still would want, there's still time to sort things out if ever I'm going that. But I haven't registered yet. I think you need to register and have your, so I need to have if ever I want to join, I need to have a motorcycle that's already rated for it, blah blah blah, and all those things. But you know, there's always that thing that, how cool would it be if I finish the 24-hour race with the motorcycle that I have with me? You know, it's not a high-performance motorcycle, it's not an endurance motorcycle per se, but it's a motorcycle that I have with me, and entering the Boss Ironman challenge with that would be a clear indication of being that, a challenge. So we'll see. I still like to enter, but I need to have this fixed first, and then think about entering into things. Okay, so we have finally found a solution for the gas leak that was happening in this area. The mechanic, their chief mechanic here, has already replaced the gasket in the carburetor. So as you can see, there is no more gas leaking on this area. Also, he checked the plug fouling, and he found out that this motorcycle was running rich. So there was a carbon fouling on the plug, carbon fouling on the plug, and he has since adjusted it now, cleaned the plugs a bit, and adjusted it now to run just about right. And pilang itong RPM nila, 990? 900 to 11 to. So that's the best RPM that you can get, 900 to 1100 RPM. I do not have an RPM counter. My tachometer is busted, so he used a RPM counter, and my RPM is happily at 900 to 1000 RPM at the moment. This is my first motorcycle, and I'm just thankful that this guy, the chief mechanic here from the Desmart NCCC, you guys come over here. He's the one that's been maintaining this motorcycle. So, pwede na kumapil sa endurance sa Ironman, Boss Ironman, Boss Loloy? Pwede na! Sige. Everything's been working on this motorcycle already. Well, see that? This fork seal is leaking. I need to have that taken care of. But like I said, this is what you do if you have a classic motorcycle. If you have a new motorcycle, you're gonna be visiting a shop still, but for classic motorcycles, you just need to visit shops more. And it's cool. I like visiting shops like this. Boss!
I'm just happy that it's been adjusted. You know, carb has been checked, that it's confirmed that it's running rich. So now it's just nice that it's running at its optimal level. Ain't it cool? It just feels nice. Every time that your motorcycle has been to the shop, I don't know, I like it. It's like refreshing. It's kind of refreshing. The jerkiness even, it disappeared. The throttle, you know, I was having a hard time of adjusting with the throttle, but now I love it. Wow, the ride is quite different now. The jerkiness of the throttle disappeared just by that. I can't believe it. The difference is very, very distinct. You know, the jerkiness when I applied throttle before, when it was kind of rich, it was so too jerky. Now it's a bit smoother. It's just smoother now. Wow, the difference is just like it off the bat. It's like I don't hate the motorcycle anymore because the shifting has vastly improved. Honestly, I used to hate that because even though how nice I've mixed the even though how nice I've done the clutching on this one, it was still so jerky. But now it's smoother just by doing that adjustment on the carb. If it's before it was running so rich, and it has been confirmed because of the carbon fouling. Now we turned the air screw clockwise. I think it was one turn, so it opened up more air into the mix, and now the shifting is already so smooth. I think I'm good to go for the Boss Ironman. I wish. Still a long way. There's still some few things that I need to get up to date with this motorcycle. But slowly, that made the whole difference. The thing with it being rich or lean. Now it's not rich. It's just running optimum. Because being lean, I've been told, is also not good. Being rich is not good, so just being at the right spot. And now the motorcycle it's in its right spot, so yeah, like it. Yeah, nice motorcycle.
sudden I just like the motorcycle. Peace out. See you guys in the next vid.